Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you super easy home updates on a budget that can help your home feel more expensive or just completely change up the look of your home. Today's video is in partnership with the Poster Store, so thank you so much to the Poster Store for sponsoring today's video. We have so many fun projects today. We're going to be changing out a ton of the wall art in my home. I also have a new rug and a few updates for my living room that I think are going to make a huge impact, and they're so easy to do. We have a lot of little projects to start with, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. As I mentioned, we're actually going to be starting on this wall. I have just had these two pieces of like hanging art, what are these called? Tapestries, I guess, on this wall, and I like them. They're cozy. They go with like the vibe of the room, but this is really like Bryn's play space. We're actually also going to be doing a little bit of cleaning in here, but this is really her space. Like she has all of her toys and all of her things in here, and I just want to make it a little bit more friendly for her. Originally when we did this room, we did it as like a game room theme, so hence like the dartboard. That is also gonna go because it just doesn't go with the vibe of the room anymore, and I have a really special piece to hang up here. But I want to make this space just a little bit more kid-friendly for her and also make the space feel a little bit more elevated. We have a little bit of cleanup to do. She didn't do too much damage this morning. She just, will typically come out here in the morning and totally rip this space apart, but I just want to clean up a little bit before we start to redecorate, just kind of make some room. I don't know about you guys, but if I had to guess, if your parents like me, you probably feel similar. It feels like my entire life revolves around cleaning up toys. I just like to reset her toys, especially when she's down for her nap. That way she can wake up and kind of basically have a clean space to mess up again. So here I am just kind of picking up her toys, also because I just felt like it'd be easier for me to not have to work around them. So I just wanted to reset her toys, reset her play kitchen, clean up the ball pit, and just kind of give this space a little bit of a refresh. It wasn't too bad at this particular moment, so it was pretty easy for me to do, but some days it looks like a literal tornado came through here. As mentioned, I am working with the Poster Store on today's video, so now that we have that cleanup out of the way, it is time to start working on these home updates. I'm super excited to be working with the Poster Store. I have worked with them before, so you guys probably already know them, but if you don't, the Poster Store is a website where you can find really stylish and affordable prints as well as frames in tons of different designs so that you can get a lot of inspiration and just great ideas on how you can make your home exactly how you imagine. They do launch new collections every single Tuesday, which gives them such a large selection of pictures and themes to choose from. I love that all of their prints are printed on really high quality and sustainably produced paper. In my video, you're going to see a mix of prints that I got from the Poster Store as well as frames, and then posters that I printed on my own from Etsy. So I do have kind of a mix in this video. I'm definitely most obsessed with their frames, and in this shot right here, I'm actually using their poster hangers, which I have never used before, but I love so much. I do have these cute little prints that I got off of Etsy. These are just like animal alphabet and animal counting prints. I just thought that Bryn would love these. She is in the process of learning all of her animals and how to count, so I got those all set up in the poster hangers, and I saw this poster on the Poster Store and thought we absolutely need it, and I'm putting it in a really beautiful gold frame also from the Poster Store. It just says, like you saw, in this house Bryn makes the rules, and nothing has ever been more true. If you guys are looking to do some home updates as well, maybe add a gallery wall or change out some frames or prints, the Poster Store is giving me an exclusive discount just for you guys. You can use the code Katie to save 45% off of prints, 20% off of canvases, or 10% off frames, all from the Poster Store, and the coupon is valid until the 11th of August. So if you are wanting to elevate and update your home, now is the time. Definitely take advantage of this awesome discount. am doing the good old-fashioned girl math to hang these prints up, which is just the eyeballing technique, but it worked out pretty well and I think they look so good. I wanted to go with the walnut poster hangers just to kind of match some of the other wood tones that we have going on in the space, and I think they look absolutely perfect. Bryn loves the prints so much. They're so fun for us to look at and go over, and I love that there's also like an educational feature to them. Next, we are moving on to the large gold frame. In this frame, I will be putting a very sentimental piece of art. I've been meaning to get a nice frame for this piece of artwork that Brian got me for Mother's Day, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. In case you were wondering, these are the 28 by 39 inch frames and then the 20 by 30 matting. This is me taking this painted, like hand painted piece of artwork out for the first time in months, and it's just so special. Brian actually had this commissioned. It was hand painted from an artist on this website called Paint Your Life. You guys might have seen ads for them before. They did not sponsor this. Brian paid for this with his own money, and it came out so beautiful. It's actually a picture from Bryn's first trip to Magic Kingdom, which was one of the most special memories that I have. I was trying to kind of line it up as perfectly as possible, but it's just such a special picture to me. Okay, so I've messed with this for a while. It's like pretty crooked at the top, but here's the thing. It's not like completely perfect. It is a painting, like an actual painting. It is just so insane. Brian, like I was saying, surprised me with this for Mother's Day, and like it's an actual painting, so it's just not going to be perfect. But I do think I want to raise that corner and just try to have it be straight on the top. But like, oh my gosh, this is just such a special sentimental gift. I love it so much. I decided to give it a second go. I honestly love that these poster store frames, they kind of have these like press in, almost like suspension type pieces of metal that keep the backing onto the frame. So much easier than the ones where like you have to go and get a butter knife. All right, it's more straight at the top now, but like that gap's really small and like that one's big. I'm just gonna roll with it. Like I said, it's not perfect. Like as you can see from the sides, it's a painting, okay? I don't know, I don't think you guys care, but you know, just in case Brian sees this, I feel like he might care, but I don't think it's gonna get better than that. Anyways, it's gonna look so pretty. We're hanging it right here. It is hung. Put it right above her kitchen. Obviously, because there's a lot of light behind me, the glares are making it hard for me to show you. But I did get it straight on top, and then the sides just are what they are. I like called Brian and showed him, and he was like, yeah, I mean, it's a hand painting. So I think maybe eventually we could put it in a smaller frame that kind of like cuts off the sides a little bit. But it doesn't bother me at all that it's not like completely perfect, because you know, it's handmade, like I've said, but this is just so special, and I'm so glad that this is here and we get to see it every single day. Like it's directly across from our bedroom door, and so it's like one of the first things I'll see when I get up in the morning. And then also, you know, Bryn can see it, and it's in her playroom, which we spend a ton of time in, and the details in this photo are just like absolutely incredible. Such a special gift. Really good idea if you're looking for like a Mother or Father's Day gift, maybe like a Christmas gift for somebody. I know that it was like a little bit pricey for him to get it done, but it's something that we will have and treasure forever. And it just looks so beautiful in this poster store frame. I will have like all of the sizes and everything linked down below all of the products. I got it with the matting that has the beveled edge, and it just takes it to the next level. All right, we are downstairs now, and I'm really excited about the changes we're gonna be making down here. First, we're gonna be replacing the rug, which makes me so sad, but it's just such a high traffic area, and this rug is not holding up well, and I feel like I need to take it up before it gets completely destroyed and we can't use it anywhere else ever again. So I'm going to show you what's going on with the rug. I absolutely love this rug, and I do still recommend it, but just maybe not for an everyday living room if you have a toddler who's eating things that just stain everything. So I did get a new rug, and we're also going to be replacing these frames. So right now we have these like white frames that have prints in them, and we're just going to be changing out the frames, and I think they're going to pop a lot more in my new frames that I also got from the poster store. So we just have a few small changes to make in here, and I think they're going to make a huge impact. This room is obviously our living room. We spend a ton of time down here as well, and we have lots of toys and everything. I am going to go ahead and like quickly just clean up the space, like pick up the markers, clean off the coffee table. I do want to give this rug a good vacuum before I take it up. Obviously I have to like move the couch all the way off, and I'm sure I don't even want to know what's hiding under this couch waiting for me, but I just want to spruce this room up a little, and we kind of have to move everything out of the way so we can lay down the new rug. I'm sad to see it go. We are going to keep it. We may end up using it in brother's nursery, but it's just not working in the living room space. The white frames just have never really popped, especially because we have a cream wall, and I still want to do the white matting. So I did get white matting for my new frames from the poster store. The matting is also from there, and I think they're just going to pop a lot more in the new frame. So let's go ahead and start making all the changes. While I was moving all of this furniture around and changing out the rug, Brian was actually at the gym, so this was my workout. Secretly in my head, I was hoping he would come home so that he could help me move everything. It's not like it's heavy, it's not a problem. It's just more like awkward to kind of move it since they're such like oversized pieces. But I love that about our couch, that like every single piece is separate. I was worried that I don't know, that the couch would like come apart and it would be uncomfortable, but it's not at all. And I love that we can configure our couch in so many different ways because all of the pieces are completely separate. Something to think about if you are couch shopping. I obviously wanted to give the place a good vacuum down the old rug before I laid out the new one. My new rug is from Loloy. I think it is an Amber Lewis rug. I got it for a really good deal. Honestly, it's like a very well-priced rug, especially for how nice it is. I was sitting here trying to figure out like, how can I get that like aesthetic rug rolling shot? But the way that it was laid out, it just wasn't going to be possible. So this is what you got. I'm sure there is an easier way to like how to perfectly know like where your rug is supposed to go. So if you have any tips, feel free to leave them down below. I was just going with the trial and error method, which is the one that I seem to always go with. But this rug was just like a little bit different in size, and then also just like the colors and stuff, and I couldn't really remember where the other rug was. So I was struggling a little bit. If anybody has any pro tips of like how to perfectly lay a rug down on the first try, let me know in the comments below. This rug is a smidgen smaller than my other rug, like just a couple inches. I think I need to pull it more this way, or maybe I just need a bigger rug. Crap. All right, now that the rug is in place, it's time to put this room back together. It was definitely an adjustment trying to get used to the dark rug. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I do think it goes really well. I really did love the look of the light rug. It's just not functional. I've heard such mixed reviews about ruggables, and I know I've talked about them a lot on my channel, and I always ask you guys what you think about them. But again, it's just so mixed. I feel like for me, the big thing that's holding me back from buying one, even though I do think it would be like functional for our space, is that our washer is older and it has an agitator. So I don't think we would be able to get a ruggable in there, especially without like breaking the washer, which obviously would not ever be worth it. So that's kind of my big hiccup in purchasing a ruggable. I think I'd like to try like a kitchen runner or like a runner for the hallway first, try out like a smaller one, but I just don't think it would be very compatible with our current washer. Let me know if you guys have any experience with all that. Anyways, now we are changing out the frames. I do have a few of my old past prints kind of like tucked behind my newer prints. I like to keep them just in case I ever change my mind or want to switch it up. I also do like to change my prints out seasonally, like for the holidays. So you will see me sticking some of the older prints behind the one that you can actually see on the frame. You don't have to get rid of your old prints. You see like my Christmas sleigh patent right there. That's going on top of that. And then the original prints I had in these white frames, why not hold on to them, you know? It also helps to keep the picture in place, but I do always like to add a few pieces of tape. That way I know my print isn't going to move around at all. And I think it pops so beautifully in this bigger new frame with the black and then the white matting. It looks gorgeous. The poster store is such a great place to get your prints, especially because of the high quality paper. But just in case, if for some reason you can't find what you're looking for prints wise on the poster store, another really great resource is Etsy. You can purchase printable like digital downloads and you can just print them at Walgreens. I just print like the poster size. For instance, the ones you're seeing, these are 20 by 30s and you can print them for like 20 bucks and it completely changes up the look of your frames. I've talked about that a ton, like how I love to get my prints off of Etsy, like, and then just print them at Walgreens. It's so easy, and it's a project that you can do in under an hour. Walgreens seriously prints the posters so fast, and look, just changing up the print or just changing up the frame has completely transformed the look of this room. This coffee table I love so much. I love the look of it, but the fact that it's like a raw wood grain finish on top with kids is just so difficult. Bryn obviously eats tons of snacks and like some of her meals kind of like standing up at this table because she's just very busy and doesn't like to sit in her high chair. I absolutely 100% need to get a piece of glass made for the top of this table. It's kind of like an odd size, so I think I'm gonna have to go custom. If anyone is in Orlando or Central Florida or Florida and like knows maybe of like a glassworking shop or owns one, please reach out and let me know what I can do to fix this because I don't want this table to get ruined and I need to get a glass protector. But here are some before and afters of this space. I really think that just changing out the frames and the rug made such a big difference and it was such a budget-friendly transformation. The rug was, I think, around $150 and then the frames were super affordable as well, especially when you use my discount code. But let me know what your favorites are down below. All right, here we go. I'm so happy with the rug. I can't even describe to you how soft it is. Oh my goodness. And as of right now, there's no blueberry stains, no tomato stains. And I just think this one's going to be a lot easier to maintain and stay looking clean just because it's more of an abstract pattern, whereas the other one just showed every single stain. But yeah, so I'm really happy with this rug. It's just so soft. And I think it looks really good in the space as well. Like the colors are perfect. And then the frames also so nice. I think the black pops so much more off of the wall. And the frames are larger, which I also think is better. And the contrast is just so nice. I'm so happy. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts, but I am thrilled. Could I go ahead and put the toys and the wipes and the markers away and just have it be my beautiful aesthetic living room and pretend like no kids live here? I could, but that's just not accurate. Bryn has her favorite car ramp. This is the coolest toy, as well as her like Fisher-Price little farm, her other favorite toy. So we keep those down here. She loves playing with them. This is so fun. I got this off of Amazon. I think I saw it on TikTok. You guys want to see? It just like keeps the cars going, and it is so fun. They just go and go and go. She's been like messing with it, but you can get them to like go into this parking lot, and then they go like up this ramp. How fun is this toy? I'll have these linked down below as well in case you have littles who also love cars. Well, there you go, everybody. Some really easy and inexpensive updates to my house to make it look more expensive. I am so excited, especially like that the loft is now like truly designated as Bryn space, that we were able to get that custom art like printed and all of the new prints. I just think she's gonna have a lot of fun looking at them, and we can go over like letters and numbers and animals, and it's also educational, but it's just like a designated kids loft now, and I love that. And then down here in the living room, some really like easy changes that made a huge impact. I am obsessed with the new rug, and I'm just so excited that I don't have to be like on my hands and knees cleaning it and following up after her every single second now. And then the frames, like just changing out the frames, whoa, made a huge difference. The contrast looks so good, and I'm just really excited. But let me know what your favorites were that I changed out today. Thank you so much again to Poster Store for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to use my discount code to save on your Poster Store order, and thank you so much again for them sponsoring this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. I am super excited to have these changes out of the way because now we can start decorating for fall. Super excited. I'll have everything I can linked in the YouTube shopping tab. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for shopping with me and watching and DIYing with me every single day. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.